Hope You Have EP, out January 31st, 2020. All right, so video talking is not my favorite thing in the world, nor is it my strength, but you're here in Fort Rucker, Alabama. So if you hear a helicopter, it's probably my friends flying it. It's fun. So I'm going to take a moment to tell you a little bit about the Hope You Have project and the stories of each song and why they're ordered the way they are. So I have my rusty, trusty journal here with some of the lyrics and whatnot so that I can tell you the story to the best of my ability. The Hope You Have EP is a project written in the spring of my junior year of college into December of my senior year as I'm trying to decide what to do with my life and exploring the ideas of where we have hope, where we find hope. And what I love about the name of Hope You Have is that it kind of leaves open this room for interpretation. Because it's either, I hope you have something, like hope you have a great day, or it is the hope that we have. And leaving that up for interpretation is kind of fun because it plays an ambiguity and then also gives you an opportunity to kind of project on there what you feel. So that's why the EP is named Hope You Have. So basically, I'm going through this struggle of what do I want to do with my life. All I knew is that I didn't feel fulfilled in the options that I had within this rat race or like this classic route that I should take. So the Hope You Have EP starts with the idea that I've realized that I'm in this rat race and I want to get out of it. And so while the rat race isn't necessarily the first song chronologically or even in the story, I felt that for the EP, it was a great way to set the tone that this is what this project's about. This project is about me figuring out that the rat race is not for me and that I could list off the things I want to do before I die until I'm dead. And so the second song, 3 Blocks Down the Road, is kind of a beginning of this list of the things that I want to do before I die until I'm dead. Take another trip or a cheap vacation. Make another wish on a constellation. These are ways that I dealt with troubles in college and where I thought that I could find hope. Now the song is exploring this kind of complicated storyline from rejection into rejecting the idea of rejection, and then finally where we find hope. And for me, I thought that hope was found in contentment, right there in the moment. So everything I want is 3 blocks down the road. But also that's that idea that I know it's right here, but it's still 3 blocks down the road. I know how to get there. And that's where the third song comes in. So Fruit Loops is the next song on the EP. The reason it's third is because I knew I needed contentment, but there's things that get in the way of that. One, romance and love. So Fruit Loops is about a girl, and that's the idea. This idea of I just need to know how to define this is not enabling me to find hope and find contentment right here in the moment. Another reason is this idea of striving and success. There's something I still struggle with a ton. My band had just played a massive show, and I woke up the next day and I was just sad. And in that morning, I realized that accomplishments are just gonna fall short. So that's the two ways that kind of I was experiencing things getting in the way of my present contentment. Fruit Loops with the girl, and Story I Can't Write with the idea of success. Those two things getting in the way of my contentment. Once I had realized and decided that I needed to write a story with my life that I couldn't write, so I needed to let God write the story of my life, it opened up this idea to like, what should life look like? What should look like exploration and adventure and boldness and courage and faith. And that's embodied in this song of Chasing Sunsets. In Chasing Sunsets, it comes to the realization that since birth, we are designed to create and explore and find the beauty around us in nature and whatever. And so that's Chasing Sunsets. I've got a feeling that life's about chasing sunsets. And it's riddled with imagery and everything, just because poetry, whatever, you know. But it leads into the final song, Adelaide, which everyone seems to love, and I love it especially a lot because of the story, which you can find earlier on YouTube. So I'm not going to go into a ton of depth, but basically it's a song about knowing that I'm being called to explore and to adventure and to step off the boat and to have faith. But it's really hard to do, and I've got a long, long way to go. So what I love about the Hope You Have EP is that the last song, Adelaide, ends open-ended. It doesn't say I've got a long, long way to go. It says I've got a long, long way, and it leaves you wanting more. And I'm here to tell you that more is on the way. Just recorded 7 new songs. They're awesome. They're exciting. Don't know the name of the project yet, but it'll be coming out soon. And I can't wait for you to hear it. Thanks for watching. As always, subscribe below. button for ringer notifications or whatever. Say hi on Instagram, drop a comment. I always reply. You can also join my email list. I'm very accessible as of now. I don't know what day it is, but February something. Near Valentine's Day, I need a Valentine's date. Subtle plug.